Getting the yearbook from the year before is always an exciting time for students here. What people don't see when they get the book is the amount of work that goes on behind the scenes that makes it.
So the yearbook starts with a theme. So the editorial staff for the year decides on what they think is the big idea that will kind of be threaded throughout the book. And then from there, they decide what are the stories that 20, 30, 40 years from now, when we sit down and want to look at the history book of the high school, are going to be important to tell.
The stories cannot be achieved without the work from the reporters, photographers, editors, and last but not least, the editors-in-chiefs.
I'm one of your two editors-in-chief, so for the class we go through all the stories and edit, but we also design the book. We get to pick out what pages go where, we design pages, and just overall check how the class is going and if our staff is meeting their deadlines.
With the time crunch of getting the yearbook out in time, deadlines are very important to keep the schedule running smoothly. The schedule, however, isn't created by the teacher.
So the nice part about yearbook is that it is student run, and so they are responsible for setting deadlines and deciding when papers are due, when pages are done, and so a lot of the work that goes on behind the scenes is determined by students for students. By doing that, we're empowering them to understand their own work ethic and their own ability to get a story done, so that at the end of the year we have an entire book to look back on for the rest of the year.
This student-run style is appreciated in the class and helps the creativity of the book.
One thing that's really nice about this class that makes it different compared to others is that it's so much self-driven that we, the people of the class, and as the yearbook staff, have the ability to design the yearbook and kind of create the history of Gahanna-Lincoln, which is a huge power that I think is very incredible that we have.
This different structure teaches beneficial lessons to the kids in it. The students making the book themselves helps show the real history of the school through the students' eyes.
The yearbook's important because we are documenting what has happened throughout the year, and in 50 years, if you go back and see through your yearbook, you'll see what happened during your year, and we're the ones that will document that.
So when you receive your yearbook this year, make sure to appreciate the faces behind the book. This is Audrey Laser for Lincoln Live.